respectfully disagree. I mean, I did take a look at it. I don't know if it's an automatic review, but if that's your opinion, then
I believe it will.
Statute that he cited in my reference, and it specifically provides that adoption of an ordinance cannot be effectuated until the commissioner, director of the ABC, approves it in the first instance. So my reading of adoption means we're going to vote on it. I don't believe we need to vote on it tonight because it needs to be approved by the commissioner if we even go down that route. I think when the commissioner hears it in the first instance, he will recognize that this is not something that you have the power to do.
Review or approval by the commissioner is not a condition proceeding to action by this board. I disagree with Mr. Rizzo on that. If the board wishes to adopt, it can adopt, and it's subject to review.
it's with that understanding that, of course, it's subject to review. That was my understanding.
But the board is not required to send it to the director ahead of time to get his approval before it could act. That's not the way case law reads.
Do we have an understanding then that this body, if it's adopted, will be seeking the commissioner's approval of any such ordinance?
I don't read the statute to require. I don't read the statute to require this body to have its ordinances approved by the commissioner. The ABC board, they have to have its actions approved by the commissioner. But this is a town body that is given power to adopt ordinances, and there's nothing in there that says the commissioner or anybody else has to approve what you do. He's correct. If he wants to file a lawsuit, file a lawsuit.
We appreciate Mr. O'Donnell's input. He's ignoring what the language of the law says. It does not distinguish between an ABC board and this governing body.
I tell you what, I'm going to ask that, are you almost done with your opening speech? Because being asked here that we can move it along, because we have some people in the audience, it's almost 8 o'clock at night. We can just move this along.
Mindful of those objections, and the objection is clearly noted on the record as to each and every one of them, and what I believe is an improvident decision to proceed. We need to understand here tonight who's involved and what's being done. Son Cubano is owned by the Durant family. They are native sons of West New York. They grew up here. They have They are deeply involved in the community, both from a financial and emotional standpoint. They had the opportunity for Son Cubano to provide funding for a scholarship and have done so in town for education. My client's spouse is an educator in town for many, many years and on the Board of Education. And when he saw the opportunity to bring one of his restaurants to West New York, it was really a dream come true. He has, in his family, has invested millions of dollars in this space. Approximately $2.4 million in this restaurant, in this endeavor. For those of you who have been there or seen it from the inside or out, you know it's a magnificent space. Beautiful high ceilings, wonderful finishes, has Zagat rated cuisine, and spectacular vistas of New York City and the Hudson River. And the process of bringing that to fruition was not over a month or a week or a year. It was more than 2 years in the making. And Son Cubano obtained all the necessary approvals from the town, And the lead proponents of this ordinance, the Grandview Condominium Association, who have a problem with my client, were involved in the approval process. They, through their board, had the opportunity to review the lease. Some of them will stand before you, no doubt, and attempt to suggest that they didn't know what they were getting into. They didn't know that there was going to be music here. They didn't know about the hours. Well, the lease spells that out. And the lease specifically provides what their restaurant concept is and refers the world to their sister restaurants in Manhattan, Son Cubano in Manhattan, and the floor they sold. And if you go, and the websites are provided. So this was done with open eyes. If various members of Grandview did not take advantage of that, or did not appear at the various planning board meetings to raise objections or to be educated as to what was coming there, either before they purchased or after they purchased, then shame on them. Is operated consistent with the laws of this town. Laws in this town allow for the service of alcohol until 2 a.m. It does follow that. It does that on the weekends, not during the week, and it has every intention of continuing to do that.